Hello, Curtis Scott King Magnet School families. For those of you who have not met me yet, my name is Brian Main. I'm the very proud principal of our great school. For those of you who do know me, welcome back. While this is certainly not the beginning of a school year that anyone would have hoped for or imagined, it is still a great time of year. As a lifelong educator, I've always looked upon the beginning of a school year as a time of new beginnings. Quite honestly, for many educators, we view the new school year as a momentous occasion similar to a new calendar year or a major holiday. From new school clothes, new backpacks, new lunch boxes, and even the fresh smell of new school supplies, the beginning of a new school year has been and remains very important to many of us. It's a time for new beginnings and fresh starts. It's a time to get back in those daily routines. It's a time to be an inquirer and to be reflective in our learning. By all accounts, it is a time of year that we get that much needed spark that we need when working towards success. Obviously, this year looks very different. As a father of three, I want you to know that I'm very connected to the difficulties remote learning brings to all of our homes. As parents, many of us long for the day for our children to be back in school for a variety of reasons. First and foremost, we know that in-person learning is the best way of learning for most kids. But for personal reasons, this is very challenging for us as adults. Having difficulty being effective in our careers while working from home, while we're managing being the at-home co-teacher for multiple students at different age levels, providing breakfast and lunch and all the cleanup that goes with it, not to mention the technical difficulties ranging from a terrible internet service, power failure, issues with your student's Chromebook. I know that a high level of frustration often occurs, both as children and as adults. I know at times these challenges might even seem insurmountable. I know firsthand how the thoughts of throwing in the towel on this whole remote learning process seems like it might just be the best thing to do. I want you to know you're not alone. As educators, we are also feeling similar frustrations. Our teachers have worked tirelessly through the summer and are continuously working diligently on finding ways to provide our students with the best possible education during these times. All of our teachers are working far beyond the regular school day to learn about and implement new approaches to teaching and learning. Here to add some further perspective is our very own IB coordinator and reading coach, Ms. Bruns.
Hi, CSK families. My name is Shannon Bruns, and as Mr. Main mentioned, I am CSK's IB coordinator and literacy coach. I want to reiterate what Mr. Main has said about our teachers working tirelessly to do what is in the best interest of your children. That being said, I also do know as a member of the community and with two children in the Crete-Monee district that doing remote learning as a parent is not easy. As a person who does not value screen time, I empathize and understand your frustrations. I do want to reassure you that the principles that we value in our curriculum as an IB school are still at the heart of our remote learning. Those of you who have heard me speak about my love of IB, you've heard me talk about three main things, and we are still doing those three main things. We are still trying to include inquiry and wondering in every single day. So keep asking those questions and encouraging your child to wonder. We are continuing our focus on international mindedness. You will hear us still talking about that IB learner profile trait that helps us be successful no matter where we are in place or time. We also are still going to be having those action plans that we love at CSK to help our children and our families and our staff take action to make a difference in our world. We are all here to help you as we can. Do not ever hesitate to reach out to me or any staff member for that matter. If there is anything that we can do to assist you and your family in any way at all.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bruns. I'd like to remind all of you that many of our teachers are also parents who are working through the same challenges you are while at home. We've said all this to let you know that while we are physically apart, none of us are in this alone. At Curtis Scott King Magnet School, we pride ourselves on being one of the best schools around. With that pride comes offering a supportive, empathetic, and understanding environment. We know that there will be many challenges that arise throughout this entire school year. Please know that you can reach out to any of our staff members, including me, with your questions and concerns. Almost every problem has a solution. I encourage you to continue to work very hard at supporting your child's learning at home. And I want to remind you that we are here to support you through the process. We will get through this together, CSK. As challenging as things may seem now, remember that this is still a time of year that should be celebrated. So, happy new school year. And as always, remember, go Eagles!